Before you move to an area, one of the top things to consider is your job and what you're going to be doing there and the different types of employers in the area. So in today's video, we wanted to go over exactly that for Destin, Florida. So this is Destin, Florida, top 5 employers. Let's get into it. What is going on, YouTube? It is Andrew and
AJ.
We are local real estate agents here on the Emerald Coast. We service everything from Pensacola to Panama City Beach and, of course, everything in between.
We like to say thank you to all our returning viewers, our subscribers, and to your new viewers as well. If this is your first time to our channel or you just haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified every time we do another video. Our number one top paying career field in the area of Destin is going to be the medical field. I feel like this is pretty common among any state in the U.S. Medical professions just tend to pay a bit more, which is great because it'll help you pay off those student loans.
Yeah, number one in the area would be surgeons, and then anesthesiologists were up there, family medicine was up there, internal medicine was up there. I think gynecologist and what was the other one? Obstetrician.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those are all, in the top 5 in the healthcare field. So if that is something that you do, then you will probably find work here fairly easily in the healthcare field. And of course, everything else in between, nurses and any other practitioner, person that's associated with the healthcare field should not have a hard time finding a job here.
Yeah, thankfully, Destin is a pretty big area, and we do have a number of medical facilities that are available and typically looking for folks in the healthcare profession. We get a lot of traveling nurses and other medical professionals that come through and just do short stints and then are on to some other location. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely let us know.
For those of you looking for specifics, I would say the largest employer in the healthcare field is probably the Sacred Heart Health System in general. So anything working for Sacred Heart here in our area, it's a very big hospital, very big chain. You should be able to find work there, and I would say they're probably the biggest employer in Destin.
The second career field on our list is going to be hospitality and tourism. Now, please keep in mind that we did not actually label the rest of these in order of how much they're going to make because
it's kind of difficult to really pinpoint that down on which one actually makes the most.
Yeah, a lot of these, commission-based businesses, it's just going to be a matter of your personality and your diligence in how you're performing. So when we get into these kind of work for yourself environments, there's a huge potential to make a bit of money, but there's also a huge potential to not make anything. So these are just kind of going on averages. So like I said, the next one is going to be hospitality and tourism. We all know that along the Emerald Coast, we have these amazing beaches and all kinds of other things to do, and so everybody comes to our area for tourism. So a lot of money comes into our area, which is wonderful because it helps our economy so much that we don't have to have any paid state income tax. So huge benefit to living in Florida, and also increases your income by helping you save your income, if you will.
Now, when we talk about the hospitality and tourism industry as a whole, there's kind of a couple of things that are encompassed on that. It could be anywhere from a bartender or waitress, even a bus boy or girl, working in a restaurant, all the way up to somebody that owns 15 Airbnb short-term rentals. Those are all kind of inclusive in the hospitality and tourism section. So that's why it's kind of top of our list, is because there's so much of that out here. Some of the larger employers in the hospitality sector will be the Sandestin Beach and Golf Club Resort. You've got the Marriott hotels that own a chain of different hotels out here in the area. And then, of course, Henderson Beach State Park, there's a lot of opportunities there. And there's several others, but those are just sort of the bigger resorts in our area.
If you've never checked out the Henderson, it is absolutely one of my favorites. You've got to go. One of my biggest things is parking, and Henderson has quite a bit of parking, which means less stress for me or anyone with children who is trying to not drive around in circles looking for parking when you're trying to just get your kiddos to the beach. And not to mention the view, of course, is spectacular, so definitely check it out if you haven't been there. The third career field on our list is, of course, real estate.
What?
I know, crazy.
Man, that's what we're in.
Yeah. In
case you guys didn't know that. It was a shameless plug.
And all of our information is on the screen in case you need to get in touch with a real estate agent. But this isn't just encompassing real estate agents. We're talking about developers, builders, folks that are running properties, so property management companies, anyone that's in that real estate industry, really. All the players, because you can make quite a bit of money by investing in real estate without being in a real estate agent position.
As AJ just mentioned, all of our contact information is on the screen. If you guys do have any questions, you're thinking about moving down here or investing in our area, go ahead and give us a call, text, email, throw a paper airplane at us with a note on it. However you want to get a hold of us, it's up to you. We'd love to help. Now, next up on our list is construction and engineering. Because we are in a heavy growth area and we've got a lot of growth potential in general and some land available, construction is obviously a very, very big part of that.
A lot of folks are moving to the area, and as the houses are getting a little bit older, folks are deciding to go with newer construction, new builds, which means that we are constantly having folks in the engineering and architecture industries. As the insurance companies in our area are kind of tightening their grips on things and making all the rules more strict when it comes to providing insurance on properties, a lot of folks are deciding to go with new builds instead of older properties. And just as the properties get older and older and start to fall apart a little bit, a lot of those are being demolished and new builds are going in place of them. So we tend to keep our engineers and architects and builders pretty busy in our area.
And not just the actual builders themselves or anybody associated with that, but people like roofers and flooring contractors and even handymen is something that will generally stay fairly busy out here. So if you are a handy individual or you fit in any of those categories, you should have absolutely no problem finding good work, especially assuming that you are halfway decent and have good communication.
Good communication
That's
is so
important.
important.
Very important. Like if you're like a handyman or like a contractor that's helping out real estate agents, hypothetically.
Last but definitely not least on our list of the top paying career fields in our area are bankers, financial advisors, really anyone that deals with money on a larger scale in our area. My sister is actually a branch manager of a widely known bank chain out here. Pretty
cool.
proud of her. Shameless no-name plug for my sister. But because we get such an influx of people into our area, both moving here and investing here, we get a lot of questions about how to handle those transactions, who to use, those mortgagers and then financial advisors and CPAs even to help people to pay less in taxes, make their money work for them more effectively. So anybody in those career fields that is helping somebody make their money work for them is in high demand in our area.
Some of the notable businesses that you might consider looking to get employed at is, Destin Bank. You've got Edwards Jones out here. You got Raymond James, Wells Fargo. Any of the big name banks, they're all over the place here. So you shouldn't have any issue if you are in the business and finance world finding something like that.
Or Kingsview.
Or Kingsview.
They're pretty good. If you don't have a financial advisor, I would definitely look into Kingsview Wealth Management. They have some really fantastic folks over there. They don't double as CPAs, but they know quite a bit. I've been rescued from a CPA by my financial advisor at Kingsview. So, yeah, I highly, highly recommend them.
Now, for those of you looking to find out more about Destin, Florida, if you are considering moving here, just want to find out more information, we will throw up a video playlist right at the end of this. It's going to run through all of our Destin videos so you can get to know Destin a little bit more.
And again, if you guys have any questions about the area, questions about where you should be looking for employment maybe, go ahead and give us a call, text, however feels most convenient and comfortable for you. All of our contact information is on the screen and is the most effective way to get in touch with us. If you don't reach one of us, go ahead and leave a message with our administrative assistant. They will get you on our calendar so we can reach out to you immediately. We'll see you all the next one.
See ya.